Today I want to talk about food. It's more than a necessity. It is a daily chore that we all have to deal with. However, it's also an opportunity to pursue good health, an excuse for social gatherings, and a work of art to be enjoyed. By the way, did I fix the glare on my glasses? Because I got a lot of comments on the last video saying how distracting it was. And yeah, I agree, but I think I got it. Did I fix it? Maybe not. I remember growing up as a kid, well, being really young, like before 10, and I would enjoy cooking with my mom, helping, really, just stirring stuff, things like that. As I got older, I started doing things by myself, baking cookies, cakes, breads. Uh, as a as I got older, like mid-teens, I started actually cooking dinners. Not all the time. I did it when I wanted to. My mom did most of the real grunt work of cooking meals. But every once in a while, it's like, hey, I want to try this. And I would do it. And I had a great time doing it. As I became an adult, as I got older and older and older, it became something that just needed to be done. And the joy kind of left it. And when that happens, then you start relying on pre-made foods or takeout like Chinese food or pizza. Not that there's anything wrong with those things. I mean, there's a time and place, but let's face it, they are not the most economical or the healthiest option. But what if you change your outlook? What if you could take this necessary chore and just devote a few minutes of your time, maybe a couple times a week, or maybe every day if you have that time, and think about, wow, what would I really like to have? What is something from my childhood that, oh, I'd love to have that again? Maybe it's something that you've never tried before and you want to give it a try. Do it. Maybe call up grandma, get that recipe that she used to make for every Thanksgiving. Look up an old cookbook, just flip through the pages, find something interesting, or just browse around the internet. That's typically what I do now. If you can change your mindset about work, then suddenly it's not work anymore. It's something you enjoy doing. It takes the drudgery out of it. Now, some work is just unpleasant, right? I mean, there's just really no way to make it fun, to gamify it, or to find some joy in it. And if you have the money to pay somebody, hey, great. But if you don't, then yeah, you have to do it. We'll talk about that in another video. But food prep really doesn't have to be a joyless thing. That's what I want to encourage you to do. Now, I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but I like to eat more plant-based. I've been doing this since 1997. Now, this video is not about. Oh, wow. I am rambling, and this goes on for almost 2 minutes. No one is going to watch this. I'm going on about plant-based foods. Oh, no one cares. This is what old people do. Am I old now? I don't feel old. Here I am, watching an old man ramble when he's supposed to be encouraging people to prepare food as a way to get some recreation. Man, I look old too. I don't look like that, do I? I'm totally jacked in real life. If Hugh Jackman, like Marvel Hugh Jackman, had an older, more jacked brother, his name would be Jack Jackman. That would be me, Jack Jackman. Maybe I should wear tighter shirts. Maybe do some push-ups before recording the video. Why don't I say something about hitting like and subscribe? Everyone does that. That's how they make it big. No, I'm not going to beg. That's insulting to me and my audience. Gotta stay on topic. How hard is that? Just say work doesn't always need to feel like it. Or maybe, no, I'm even rambling in the voiceover. It's like a rambling inception. I think it's because I can't figure out how to read from a script without looking like I'm a robot reading from a script. I'm just going to fast forward to the part where I make the easy garlic and herb vegan cheese. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Anyway, I went through the process of making it. Now, I have learned in the process of trying to work on this channel that filming while you're doing something is difficult. So this is my first try. Actually, not my first try, but the first try that I'm showing you. So it might be a little bit wonky, but let's take a look. I'm going to use an immersion blender to get this done because the setup of my kitchen isn't good for a food processor and recording. So let's give this a shot. Oh, messy. All right. Gonna have to improvise here. And this is a failure too. So I'm gonna have to get the food processor. That's what we got. Add some garlic. Just gonna rough chop. Add some garlic. A little bit of garlic powder. Now I'm supposed to add the zest of 1 lemon, which I didn't have. So I'm going to add some lemon extract. That could be a terrible mistake, or it could be the right thing to do. We'll find out. Put a cup of lemon juice, half cup of water, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, half teaspoon of sea salt. It's not sea salt, it's just regular salt. And 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
A dead end.
And then you're supposed to put it in cheesecloth. And we're supposed to gather up the edges. I think I'm going to leave it in a strainer to help it drain. The shape won't be right, but I think I could shape it after the fact. So this is going to go in the fridge, and we'll see what happens. So that was it. The whole thing probably took 5 to 10 minutes, not including cleanup. Cleanup is another 5 to 10 minutes. But it wasn't difficult. And now, after everything was done, I put in the cheesecloth, then it has to sit in the refrigerator for 12 hours. By the way, I did not make the recipe exactly the way it was written. I did not have dill, so I didn't include dill. Don't let a small thing like that, a small little extra in a recipe, throw you off. Do the best you can, all right? If you find that dill is absolutely necessary, well, now you learned something. It's okay. So anyway, very easy to do. And I'm back. I forgot to actually have the finished product here. So here it is. So I put it on a cracker ahead of time. Let's see how this turns out. Like I say, this is my first time. So it's like I say, the consistency of like softer peanut butter. And I don't know why people feel compelled to taste the food on camera and then go, oh, it tastes really good. But I'm going to do it anyway because I guess people expect it. And of course, I'll have something stuck in my teeth for the rest of the video. Whatever. And there you have it. So I like it. To be honest with you, I don't love it. I think that, well, I enjoyed the process, that's for sure. I even enjoyed waiting like overnight for it to firm up, because uh, it has to dry out a little bit. That's why you put it in a colander and you just let it drip out through the cheesecloth, and then it firms up a bit, which it did. But I like it, just don't love it. Looking forward, or going forward, I intend to maybe put some chopped olives into it, or maybe some roasted garlic, a lot more lemon, a lot more salt, maybe some roasted red pepper. Not all of these things at once, definitely the salt, definitely the lemon. Anyway, you don't have to try this recipe. And you may not have time. Like, you legitimately just may not have time. Something may have come up. You may have had to do overtime at work. I mean, these things happen. It is okay to do takeout. It is okay to have the ready-made food. I have a lot of like maybe frozen dumplings in the refrigerator. I mean, and that's what we have sometimes for dinner. We can do takeout once in a while. Like I say, not the best option. It costs money. It's not necessarily the healthiest option. But what I want to do, my whole objective of making this video, is to see, eating on camera, not a good idea. Anyway, the whole objective is to encourage you to find some happiness in food prep. All right? Even the sharing of it with someone else is something to look forward to, something to enjoy. I put some links in the description below. One is to the Minimalist Baker with this specific recipe, but of course there are tons of recipes on the site, and I haven't gone through all of them, but I've done a few. Well worth a look. But there are two YouTubers that I really, really enjoy, and they have changed how I cook. One is called Wok with Talk, and basically he gave me the encouragement to use a wok properly. So now I use the wok probably twice a week. Very often fried rice, sometimes something different. I have a few staple sauces, ready to go. Healthy, quick, cheap. And on that note, also check out Spain on a Fork. Spain on a Fork, I have made several recipes from, and it never disappoints. His recipes are always affordable. They're always relatively quick to do. I mean, we're talking like maybe 25, 30 minutes, not including cleanup. Healthy and tasty. So give those a try. Well, that's what I've been up to. What about you? Let's have a discussion in the comments below.